Hi, Rajesh. You can hear, right, Rajesh?
Yes, Prabhu.
We can wait for some time. Uday is facing some technical issues.
Okay.
Anyway, this session is recording. Avani, you can, I mean, whatever we are discussing, it will be recorded. So whenever Uday join, so we can kick off the meeting. I mean, webinar.
Okay, sir.
Hi, Uday. Is it better now?
Yes, Pramod. How about you?
Yeah. Better. We can, since
Wonderful.
this is a recording, we can start off rather than waiting for a couple of minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Avani, you can start off.
So the presentation is okay?
Yes, Avani,
Yeah,
yeah, please go ahead.
Okay.
make it slide.
Okay. Okay, can I start now?
Yes.
Okay, good evening everyone and a warm welcome to today's live webinar. On behalf of Agentic Knowledge Solution, I sincerely thank all participants for joining us today for this incentive session on getting started with analytics and BI on Databricks. Before we begin the technical session, let me give a short introduction about Agentics. Agentic Knowledge Solution is focused on empowering students, fresh graduates, and working professionals with industry relevant skill in emerging technologies. We provide specialized training, workshop, internship, and career guidance program in areas such as data analytics, data science, AI and ML, web development, cybersecurity, SOHO, SAP Finance, MS Office, and emerging technologies. Our goal is not just theoretical learning and practical hands on experience that help learners align with real industry expectation and build successful careers in the technology domain. Through the expert led session and real time learning approaches, we aim to bridge the gap between academics and industry requirement. Now, coming to today's webinar, this session is especially designed for data professionals, students, analytics, and technology enthusiasts who want to understand how the modern organizations are using Databricks for analytics, BI, and AI powered data and solutions. We also have demos, practical walkthroughs, and a short quiz session planned for you. By the end of this webinar, you will get a clear foundation of understanding how database can be used in real world analytics and BA scenarios. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Speaker, Mr. C. Uday Kumar. Mr. C. Uday Kumar is highly experienced data architecture and BI analytics professional with more than 15 years of experience in data architecture, analytics, BI, and enterprise data solution. Over the year, he had worked extensively on building scalable analytic ecosystem, modern data platform, and data-driven decision-making solution across multiple domains. With his deep industry exposure and practical knowledge, today's session will definitely provide valuable insight for everyone attending this webinar. So, without taking too much time, let me begin today's session. Please stay interactive throughout the webinar and you can post the question during the Q&A session at the end. Now, uh, now I would like to hand over this section to Mr. Uday Kumar. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Avani. I think it's a brief, very good introduction. Uh, are we good to start? Or else do we need to wait for a couple of minutes? Before jumping into the course, as I said, let me give you a brief introduction about myself. Okay. Yes. I have around 15 years of experience in data analytics and BI. I worked in different domains, and yeah, currently I am working in a top MNC in India. I think today's session will be very user friendly. I mean, it will be very interactive, not just a one way of this thing. Yeah, if everyone is fine, yeah, we are good to start.
Yeah, go ahead, Uday.
Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, here we just we need to understand what is a Databricks before jumping to why we need a Databricks. Okay, here we Avni, can you please move to the next slide? As the first part of this course, we will give a brief introduction about the Databricks and we divided this course into we split this course into two parts. One is we are giving a brief introduction about what is data intelligence platform in Databricks, and we will walk you through the workspace and how the UI it looks like, and how where we can see the different kind of tools or applications to blend the data and to create the dashboards. This will be the first introduction part. I hope this session will be uh, very useful for us. Yeah, and if you go to the next slide, here these are our learning objectives. In this session, we will list down what are the key product lines available in Databricks, and what is the distinction between this each product line, and what are the services we are using. And as I said, at the end of this session, I will walk you through the workspace. Yeah, can you please? Here, the Databricks intelligence platform is built on the foundation of the Lakehouse architecture paradigm. Have anyone came across what is meant by Lakehouse? Just before jumping into the Databricks, we just want to know what is Lakehouse and why we need a Lakehouse. All right, okay. Let's give a brief introduction why we need a lakehouse. Okay, see, in our traditional data warehouse, where we used to keep only the structured data formats. Okay, in our current challenging environment, we have multiple type of sources. Let's say, for example, the data source may be come from a different this thing. It may be a structure, unstructured, or semi-structured, or else some files. Sometimes we need to extract the data insights from files, videos, and images. Okay, to bring all this into a one umbrella, that's where the lakehouse comes into the picture. Okay, here that's what it said. Our backend, the backend will be any cloud service which providing the data, like either in AWS we have S3 buckets, or else in Azure we have a blob storage. Yeah, this is the backend which we call it as data lakehouse. Data lake. On top of that, Databricks has built a lakehouse format. This is where the Databricks comes into the picture. Okay. I hope till now everyone is following, right? Till now, do you have any questions or? All right. Now in day-to-day life, as I said, see the data sits in a silos. Okay, there is different types of data. Okay, how we can bring into a single umbrella? That's where the Databricks comes into a picture. Now, the Databricks is providing a unified formatting layer, which means that this is the foundation model. The Unity catalog will be the foundation for all the features which we are going to work on the data. Okay, let's say on top of that, there are multiple tools has been built. Okay, here the main objective is Databricks combine all the core data and AI workloads, whether it may be a streaming data or the batch loads, and it will be a one interface where you can be able to see all the data sets in a one place in a real time. This will give you the either it may be AI workloads, whether you are working on the different models or generating any uh, uh, you're using any agentics to create any codes. Everything will come into one umbrella, which will give you a unified experience, and this will allow the business to break down the silos. I hope till now we are good, right? If you go to the next slide, Avni, yeah. Yeah. What is Unity Catalog? Okay, Unity Catalog, it's nothing but a simplified, unified governance layer, which will, what it will do means it not only access the different types of data, it will provide the security and compliance across the entire data ecosystem. Okay, that's where we are playing. We are accessing either maybe tables, we are using any AI models or files, notebooks or dashboards. Okay, everything it comes under the Unity catalog. It's a one point of place where we can access all the data. And why we need this? We need this to ensure the security, and because the team can be spread across the globe. Okay, we can access anywhere. And what is the data lineage? uh, Data lineage is nothing but, I think everyone know in today's world, we need to find out the traceability, who has generated this data and from where, what is the source for this data, how the data is coming to this particular tables. Those lineage details you will get, and the cost controls. Why Databricks comes under cost control? Because see, when we are processing a large amount of data in today's world, uh, because the processing cost is facing a main issue, because we need to either, if you are using any on-prem architecture or any on-prem tools, we need to, whenever we are processing the large amount of the data, we need to allocate the resource, we need to scale up the resource to get it done. Okay, those because since it's a Databricks is serverless and reliable and it's cost effective, so the Databricks plays a major role here. And we are monitoring if any dashboards, we can build the dashboards within the Databricks. We no need to dependent on the another any third party tools, either it may be a Power BI or any, we have different BI applications, right? Those it has been overrated here. All right, okay. I think when it comes to a data intelligence platform, what is this? Why we need the data intelligence platform? See, Databricks not only establish a traditional files such as data engineering or machine learning, okay, but it allows to build and deploy the enterprise agents. I mean, see, an user doesn't require any AI knowledge or any basic understand. I mean, see, as a user, I don't want to be a data engineer to blend the data and to create the pipelines. See, as a user, by using the natural language, I need to pull the data from the concerned resources, and I need to generate the either it may be a dashboards or what kind of insights we need to take. Okay, that's where the data intelligence platform is a is a vital tool to collect the entire enterprise to understand the data issues. Now go to the next slide. Yeah, please. This is where I said, okay. Till now, do you have any questions or doubts? I hope everyone is on the same page. If you feel anything hard to understand, please try to stop me. I will explain. So I don't want to jump because it's a very brief overview what it is. If you understand this, I think you can dwell into the Databricks, and there is a lot of functions or tools we can use within this. But before that, we need to understand what is what are the functions we have, what kind of features we have. That's the whole objective of this course. I hope everyone on the same page, right? All right, okay. Since no one is raising any questions, let's understand what is unique terminology and the business codes are used throughout the platform. I mean, how when we are processing, I mean, through the natural language, how the queries are generating, how the metadata and tables, and how the lineage from the upstream to downstream dependents are getting captured. Okay, that's where this data intelligence platforms comes into the picture. As I said, the metadata from the tables, that may be lineage from upstream and downstream favorites, or any popular queries you are using. Those things you can get it very quickly through the across the Databricks products. If we go to the next slide, please. Okay, who is applicable? I mean, whether this Databricks only for applicable for data analytics or else data scientists. No, this Databricks tool is works for all the users, whether you may be a data scientist or researching any right data using their model. Yeah, we can. There is a tools we can use within the Databricks, and or I'm a business user. I don't know about the what is backend in the SQL or backend in the tables. Just I need to get the information from the data. Even though I don't know any SQL language, I don't need to write any SQL. Let's say, for example, the database puts the data in not just notebooks and SQLator. Do you know what is notebooks? Why we need notebooks? Anyone, please? All right. See, notebooks is nothing but a container or a programming tool where you can place uh, multiple SQL codes or multiple, either it may be a Python scripts or a Python SQL, or it may be a Java. You can place it all the codes in a one container and you can execute. Let's say I think in if you're using any Alteryx, you know how to create the Alteryx pipeline, right? Like that. I mean, it is a workspace. It is a canvas where you can place all the required scripts and you can execute all the in one go. Okay, that's where the notebooks is comes into the picture in today's world. And see, as I said, the goal is to, here the actual goal of the Databricks is to how we can understand the data and AI. By using the AI, how a business user or else a data engineer who can do their work uh, as usual and with the latest trends. Okay, that's where it comes into the picture. Now, Avni, can you please move to the next slide? I said now comes this is our intelligence platform where you can see the what is the lake for. No, can you please go back, please? Yeah, see, Lakeflow is nothing but where you will create a data pipelines. How we are going to bring the data. Okay, that's where the Lakeflow is comes into the picture. After the bringing the data, what kind of data blending? I mean, you are doing a data transformations, right? Or data blending and data transformations, and how we are capturing the streaming data. Lakehouse is nothing but a tool where you can get the data, blend the data, and cleansing the data. Or else, how we can get this, how we are documenting the data. Okay, it's not about how to this thing. And next, the Databricks SQL. That's where we are coming to the picture. See, once the data is get from multiple data source, it will be moved to the data lake house. That's where, see, the data lake house is nothing but we will deep dive into this in upcoming slides. I'm just giving a brief overview here. Okay, by using the data lake house, you can execute all the SQL SQL related tasks. And apart from the SQL, there are multiple tasks. We will delve into this. What is AIBA? That's where Databricks comes into the picture. By using AI, how we can build the data intelligence platforms. Data either it may be a dashboards or a quick insights, how we can generate. And Mosaic AI. Mosaic AI is the tool, is a platform where how we are going to use the AI, AI agents or AI plugins. And there are multiples in day-to-day life. Every day you may hear some new features in AI world. Okay, those things you can able to explore within the Mosaic AI. There you can able to integrate within this database platform. And but this Mosaic AI is a platform where you could able to explore all the AI related agents. I hope everyone on the same page. Till now, do you have any questions? As it's like a one way of explanation. No, but I am just expecting yes or no, so that I will continue further. Or else, yeah, it will be very hard because since we are doing this in uh, online, right? So that would be very hard to take it further. Yes, Avani, yeah, please move to the next one. Next slide. What we are going to achieve with the data intelligence? See, to achieve the data intelligence, where it begins with the data. Once you have the data only, then only we will get the required whether, I mean, without data, can we get any data insights? Let's say, for example, if you are running an organization, okay, you want to know uh, how the things are going on in a different departments or different verticals. How you will know without data? How the management will know, are we going in the right direction? I mean, are we going the right path? Then only they can able to take the right decision, and we can move towards that one, the goal. Okay, that's where the data inland plays into this. And yeah, at the beginning, as I said, if you go to the next part, yeah, see how we will get the right data. We will get the right data only when we have the right set of tools. Let's say, for example, we have a Databricks Lakeflow, which will connect with the multiple data sources, not limited to the one, like let's say for example, one data sits in Azure and another data sits in AWS. Yes, we can do a data blending using the Databricks. There is no any this thing. Either it may be the data sits in a Salesforce, or data sits in a different environments. Yes, we can do that. We can blend the data and we'll get the unified data sets. Okay, that's where the Databricks Connect comes into the picture. I hope. Do you have any questions here? And this is, it's not limited to the one data source. Okay, here we will connect to the, either it may be a legacy technologies, or it may be a future technologies. Yes, we can connect all the data uh, into a single, which will simplifies the data ingestion across your data ecosystem. That's the whole objective of the data connect, data, I mean, like Lakeflow Connect. Still now everyone is on the fine, right? All right. Okay. All right. Now going back to on the next objective, we are using the Spark. Anyone worked on the Spark? Do you know what is Spark? Why we need a Spark here? Anyone know distributed workflow? Okay, I can hear only silence. All right, no worries. Let's go back and search why we need the Spark, where this Spark is coming to the picture, and who is the I mean. Yeah, before jumping to this, see, Databricks was developed by a Cloudera team. Cloudera is a Hadoop platform. I mean, what is Hadoop? I think someone would have worked in the, because you guys are in a data analytics platform, right? Someone you would have worked in a Hadoop. What is Hadoop? It's remain silent. All right, okay. See, let's go back to the Lakeflow Spark. Let guys please go back and understand what is Spark, why we need a Spark, and where the Hadoop is coming to the picture. Okay, let's go back. See, when we are handling the large big data, okay, I'm not aware that. I think you guys are muted. See, see why the Spark is coming to the, when we are using the, when we are working on the big data analytics. Okay, the Spark is coming to the picture. See, the Spark is nothing but it will process the data in a distributed platform. That's where the Hadoop is coming to the picture. Okay, see, the Spark engines are nothing but how the data has been processed. Okay, that's where, see, we are using the Lakehouse Spark, which is a declarative pipeline provider, easy to use a framework, I mean, which is reliable and scalable data pipelines. What is reliable and scalable? Reliable is nothing but whenever I need the pipeline, it should get executed. Scalable means, see, based on the data process, data availability. Sometimes I need to process around 10 GB of data. Sometimes comes around 1 TB. That's because such kind of volume we have came across in our day-to-day life. So that's where the Spark is coming to the picture. Okay, either it may be this data pipelines we can create in a SQL as well as a Python. Okay, and it is highly scalable, and it can able to handle the streaming data wherever we are using the streaming data. Let's say, for example, uh, if you are using any IoT platforms, okay, there you are getting the streaming data. I mean, whenever we are the banking transactions, see this analytics. I mean, it should be a real time. It's not like that and a legacy. Today I will load the data and tomorrow I will generate the results. Not because in day-to-day life and when we are in a because in today's life is unprecedented. Okay, I mean, we need to get the insight then and that, then only we can able to respect. That's where this reliable and scalability features comes into handy. That's where this Spark, I mean, the Spark declarative pipelines are very useful. And the jobs, where it is jobs. See, sometimes I need to execute the jobs. I need to schedule the jobs. Sometimes I need to on ad hocs. Okay, those features, how we are handling those jobs, and how we are getting the insights through AI. That's where the data lake, I mean, lake for jobs comes into it. We will deep dive into the further. Okay, that's where we are. Okay, yeah. Can you please? Maybe this is very theoretical, but yeah, when we are working under this thing, you will get that. Now, the second pillar. The second pillar, as I said, the Databricks SQL and data warehousing. I think everyone in day-to-day life, you should know what is data warehouse. I mean, okay, since you guys are already muted, see, data warehouse is nothing but where you can able to see, I mean, where you are placing, I mean, where you are creating the data and where you're storing the data and where you're blending the data for the future use. Okay, Databricks is a legacy platform which supports uh, the ANSI. What is ANSI? Acidic properties. Have anyone come across? Okay, since Avni, is there any way we can unmute the thing, because this conversation should be a two-way. It's not should be a one way. That's why.
Okay, let me check, sir.
Yeah, please.
I can unmute.
Yeah, please. Because the requirement, why I am raising this means, if anyone have any doubts, please raise a hand. Sure, we will get you'll have an opportunity to get it clarified then and there itself, so that the next topics you will get captured. All right. Okay. Avni, can you please go to the next slides? Okay. All right. Okay. See, this is where. Yeah, this is where what kind of capabilities we are getting. Why we need the Databricks. Okay, it's not only it's a serverless warehouse. What is serverless warehouse means? See, I don't want to upfront. I need to create any. I mean, any platform to store the data or save or to blend the data. Okay, it's a serverless. You can save the data anywhere. Either it may be a lakehouse. I mean. As I said, any cloud platforms, or it may be in a different kind of this thing. That's where the serverless warehouses comes into the picture, and different kind of connectors. As I said, okay, it's not a one connect. I can able to collect only the SQL. No, you can able to connect either it may be Oracle, SQL, or SAP, or any legacy platforms. Okay, you can create a views, you can stream the tables. Okay, that's where we are coming to. And you can able to connect the SQL through APIs as well. What is a APIs, you can get the data from the front end. For example, a user is submitting a form. Okay, you can store the data within the Databricks. Okay, those things also it's feasible. And as I said, it not only see, it covers all the major and the latest functions which we are doing through the data blending or data transformations. Okay, it is available. It's not only that I just need to execute only set up for this thing. No, you can through the notebooks you can create pipelines. Okay, pipelines in the sense. See, you are doing a repetitive task. No need to worry. Just create a one type of pipeline and plug and play. Just change your data source, you can get the results. Okay, that's where we are this thing. Either sometimes you may need to work on the offline. Yes, that is feasible within the Databricks. How? Because we have a different different connectors or VPNs. If through VPNs, I no need to connect, go to the internet and I need to collect the data. Not required. I can go to my private networks. I can connect and I can play with the data. Okay, and profiling. What is profiling, guys? Do you know what is meant by profiling? It's a very basic term in our day-to-day life. In our anyone, please. All right, okay, no worries. See, profiling is nothing but I need to see some sampling data. I need to do some sampling process. Okay, that's what we have. I need to see the data. I need to profile in the sense. See, inside the table, I don't know what is happening. Okay, what kind of data is exist. Okay, I just need to see. Okay, and whether the tables are, whether the tables are very clean. How you do? You need to do a profiling. Let's say, for example, how many nulls we have, how many not nulls. Okay, and what is the what is the latest partition in that particular table? Those things you can create some. You don't need to create no need to write any SQL or a script to see those data. Just a profiling tab, you can get all the data insights on the top of the table. That's where it's not only the foundational and as well as the governance and administration. That's where we are on the data warehouse. Yes, Amni. Yes, do you have any questions till now? If no means, yeah, we can proceed further. And the next major topic is A and BI. See, A and BI dashboards, it brings the queries and data and visualization into a single tool. That's the whole objective of this particular platform. Okay. If you go to the next slide. Yes, see, it's not only, see, that here we can connect the data, we can connect the live data, and you can able to create the visualizations. You can analyze then and there itself. Okay, it's very fast and it's very secure. That's where the IBA features comes into the picture. Okay, you can please go to the next slide, please. See here, Jenny. Jenny is nothing but it's a very easy to play with the data. You can see. I don't know. As I said, now as a business user, I don't know anything about the data. Anything about the scripts. I just what I will do through my natural language. I can request. Through Jenny, you can create the dashboards, not require anything. As a data, I don't want any data analytics or this thing. Just through the Jenny, you just create a, let's say, create a dashboard with the so and so tables and with the switches. And this is how I need to say. Yes, it will suggest that dashboards and the data, and it will create the views when we are working in data analytics. Okay, you may come, the business may, we don't know. If you go to the next slide, yeah, we don't know, we can't anticipate. Okay, we should see when we are developing when you are working on a data, we don't know what user is asking. Okay, they have multiple this thing. Whenever, see, it may come across while they are after seeing the dashboard. See, you have created the dash in what will happen in our legacy work. So usually what we will do, we will get a requirements. What we will do, post that, we will understand the requirement, and we will create we will blend the data, and with the data, with the cleansed data, we will create the dashboard. This is our this thing. Now here it has been revoked. Okay, business, I don't see, after seeing the data, a business can write any type of business use case. Okay, he can generate the results. He don't want to wait till I mean as a either it may be a data analyst, okay, or I'm a data scientist. Okay, what is happening in the but this thing? Yes, I just through the natural language I can generate the results as per the, that's where AI it comes into the picture. I don't want to work on a monthly or a weekly to get the single dashboards. It's just a fraction of minutes. Okay, you can generate this thing. It's interesting, right? That's what Databricks is. Till now, guys, do you have any questions or queries? If no, means I will continue further. All right. Yes, I think we have covered this. Can you please go to the next one? Yeah, what is intelligence for AI applications? Why the data intelligence is required for AI? When we are working on the AI, because everyone is working on the generative AI. Why we need that one? See, because as I said, if you go to the next slide, the Mosaic AI is a suite, okay, where it provides end-to-end support for either it may be a traditional or a generative AI application development, okay, through the AI. Because see, this Mosaic AI is I mean, they have created in Databricks in 2023. Since then, they are keep on increasing their capabilities and offerings. Okay, see, every day I will take you through while doing your workspace where what kind of features we are get. See, whenever there is any new features is happening within the cloud, I mean, if any GenAI providers, okay, those features we will get them in there. We no need to wait, and we no need to create your separate APIs to those to use those capabilities. Okay, that's where it's a one umbrella where you can get all the AI related tools, and whether it may be a open source tools or whether it may be a I mean it's a paid one, you will get. Okay, those services are we will get it in the Mosaic AI. Yeah, I think if you go to the next slide, yeah, it's where the LLM. I think you know, right? I think what is generative AI? I mean, what is LLMs? See, I don't want to I don't want to go back to the LLMs and create. See, an user, I don't, because there are many foundational models. Either it may be this thing. See, an user need to know which foundation model I need to use for the particular reason. I mean, particular business problem. Okay, those things as a user, you no need to worry. Okay, under the Databricks Mosaic AI platform, they will suggest these are the I mean foundational models you can build your mod. I mean you can build your platform on top of these foundational models. Those intelligence has been provided under the Mosaic. That's where Mosaic AI comes into the picture. Guys, clear till now? Yeah. If you go to the next slide, it will describe. Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, first, as a user, what we need to do, I know first I need to do, I need to ingest the data, and what kind of ML features I need to use. I don't know. That's what I said. What kind of vectors I need to use. I don't know. But through Mosaic AI, you can identify what is the. You just need to give the business problem. I mean, what is your requirement? For what purpose we need to use the AI? Okay, if you provide the simple natural language, it will suggest which type of models you need to use, and based on that, and which LLM you want to use. See, someone will suggest Cloud AI, someone will suggest I mean there are this thing, either it may be different LLMs. Okay, it's spread across. Okay, on which LLM I need to build my agent. I mean, on which LLM I built my model. Okay, that's where it's coming to the picture. And regarding the governance, okay, you no need to bother about the data and this thing. And there are different guardrails has been already set up within the Mosaic AI platform so that you can track the usage and you can limit. I mean, rate limit means you can see when you are processing the data and when you are using the any LLMs, you need to pay the cost. Okay, either there are many open platforms, but when you are using on the different for the business purpose, there the cost is comes into the picture. Okay, there okay, all the governance, either it may be a cost governance when you are working on the agents, those also we can able to handle within the Mosaic AI. Guys, clear till now? All right, okay. Tony, can you please move to the next one? Yeah, I think now we have come. Now you understand what are the 4 product lines we have. Okay, what is requirement for the lake flow, and what is the requirement for the Databricks SQL, AI, BI, and Mosaic AI. Okay, I have till now you guys are clear, right? All right, no worries. Avni, can you please put a 5 minutes break? Post that we will do a demonstration on this workspace. All right, okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just. I mean, do you have any timer in the run? Because I just presented. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are. You can continue.
All right, okay, cool. See, guys, this is the UI. It's a very clean UI. You no need to bother about. I mean, it's very clean UI. I will take you through the UI, what it is and how it is. Okay. See, this is the when we are launching any Databricks workspace. Okay, you will find these things. I mean, if you find, see, there are 3, 4 buttons. See what it's suggesting, because it's suggesting to go through these details. I mean, and what is your favorites? Okay, when you're working on the different. I mean, when you're working on the this Databricks. Okay, in a different data tools, it will share, because currently it's not showing anything because I just started this. So it will show what are the favorites you are currently working on that one, and this will show what is favorites in the sense currently when you're working, because within your organization, within your group, see what everyone, which platform everyone is working on, those details it will share here. And that's where I said the mosaic AI. That's why you could see either it may be a chat GPT, you can get it, or it's cloud AI, or different this thing within the version level. Okay, you can, these are the foundation models. On top of that, you can play with your data. Okay, that's where the mosaic AI will come into the picture. I will take you through in detail later. And what's new every day, what is happening within the database, and what kind of new features they are adding. Okay, those things you will get it done, because every day we are facing different challenges, right? For those things, every day the Databricks team will add. I mean, they will share the any new if they have announced any features. Okay, those details you will get here. And this is the advanced search, this thing. Okay, here you could search whatever you require. Okay, see, I mean, when you are working on the multiple notebooks, let's click the notebook. I need to search certain notebook. It will list down all the notebooks which you worked earlier. And if you click on the tables, and what are the tables you used earlier? Okay, those details you will get it. It's a very intelligent tool. You can get. I mean, it's a intelligent search engine. You can get. What is jobs? If you remember, I mean, what is jobs? If you created any data pipelines and you have scheduled those in your this scheduling tool, so those jobs you will get, because sometimes I need to run the ad hoc. I no need to go and search, because there may be in an organization there may be a multiple jobs and multiple data pipelines it's working on. Okay, and dashboards. What kind of dashboards I worked upon? Okay, and which dashboard I need to see. I know to go like that. It's a very quick and very intelligent. And this is the assets. See, assets is nothing but under the it's very, you can see, right? And if I say it's like a filter, it's a filter condition under my assets. What is for data currently under my assets, all my assets, for dashboards I could see only one. This is the dashboard which I created, that's it. Okay, under the assets means it will list down all the data related objects which you worked upon. Okay, those things under that, what you want to search. Okay, those details you will get. Guys, do you have any questions? I think it's very simple and very clean UI. See, here, if you see the left-hand side, the navigation panel, see, these are spread across. I mean, currently we have a 3, it's bucketed under 3, this thing. I mean, if any SQL related work, I mean, where we are doing, let's say, for example, either it's you are doing some SQL or any this thing, you are going to use this thing. Those it has been bucketed. I mean, bucketed in it's grouped under SQL. See, we work across this thing. If you remember, which is the least I mean, which is our core platform in the Databricks. Guys, if you follow up this session for the last 1 hour, you should answer this. What is my core in my Databricks? Anyone, please. All right, no worries. See, my core is nothing but my catalog. Okay, Unity catalog. See, all my platform, all my tools has been set up under the catalog. Okay, it's a Unity catalog, which will list down. See, this is my organization. I mean, it's organization one. What is Delta? Delta is nothing but a open source. Okay, where you can the Databricks. I mean, this the Delta Lakehouse. We will call it as Delta Lakehouse. Okay, where you can bring the data from the multiple organizations. I mean, you can purchase the data for the multiple uses. Okay, it's like a marketplace where it will, if any shared, for example, for this lab activity, they have purchased this data from a different this thing. Okay, that's why you could able to see in a shared one. Okay, this is my organization is nothing but within the organization. It's like a on-prem. I may make sense. Guys, still now. This is very important because see if your data sits within your organization data, it will list down here. Okay, and if it is a shared one, someone has shared with you. I mean, if your client is shared with you or to do certain work, okay, those details, because a client no need to send the data to you and to work upon, not required. They just need to share the credentials with you so that with a certain group and so that you can able to access the data. That's the one kind of advantage. Am I make sense till now? No worries. Okay. See, this is nothing but let's leave it out. I don't want to touch this one. Okay. These are the two things we need to understand. See, if any data you worked upon, you can able to create or work here. Okay. See, Databricks work on the three namespaces. One is on this is the catalog. Okay. See, under my organization, under let's say for example, DB Academy is a catalog. Okay. And this is my schema. Schema is nothing but if someone is working on SQL, I mean SQL Server, MS SQL Server, there you could see database name. Okay, this is the database name. Under this is my tables. If it is a view, you could see you can differentiate. This is my physical table. Okay, if it is a view, you can able to see the. I mean the logo is different, right? The image is different. Okay, that's how. Not only the tables and you can able to save anything. I mean anything in the sense either which may be volumes. Let's say what is volumes? Volumes it may be a folder, a file, image, either anything you can. It's like a data. I mean it's you can store whether it may be a structured data or unstructured or else it's a I mean anything you can able to store it in the under the volumes. Are you clear till now? All right. Now coming to under this, as I said, right? See, it says three namespace. Three namespace. Actually, whenever you're working on the SQL, what you will do, select asterisk, and you will give the database name, and you will call it the table. Here, what we need to do, we need to bring the catalog name as well. First, select asterisk. Okay. I'll show you the sample, but timing, let's understand in between. Okay, see, let's say, for example, if I need to work on this catalog, okay, under this catalog, and this is my lab user. You can see all the who has created this catalog. Let's say I'm showing the different things. Within this catalog and who is what type of tables we have and how many volumes and those details we will see. And what is details? What is details means? I mean, you can see where it is, from where it is you got what is the root. See, we are getting these details from the meta store. Okay, and those details you can see and what kind of permissions you have, all the privileges. Okay, let's say, and let's see in a shared one. Let's say, let's check this one in DB Academy Retail. Okay, I have two schemas under this two catalog. Okay, schema is nothing like a table, and from where again it's coming from what is the root storage, from where it is storage. It comes from the meta, and those details you can. These are the details and when and where, who has created, and those details you can get it done. Okay, and you can see who can, whether what kind of privileges we have, whether execute, whether reading, or else use a catalog. Can we use the complete catalog? Those details you can get it here. All right. Okay. And coming to the workspace. What is workspace? Workspace is nothing but, see, workspace is allocated for each one. I mean, for every user. When you have anyone working in the cloud environment, okay? In cloud, what we will call it as it's a workspace. Okay, workspace is nothing but all the data objects or all the scripts, whichever you're using. Okay, everything it will get saved in your with you. Okay, see if anything it has been shared with you, those details you can get it captured here. Currently, no one has shared. And what under your workspace, what you have, what you created, I just created for you. It's just a simple. I created one folder. Those details you can save. You can save all your data and all your script. Let's say, for example, under this, what I have, those details you could see. Okay. These are the credit. I mean, these are the folders I have. Under this folders, what all the notebooks. If you have any notebooks, those details you could be able to see. And that's how it has been saved. Okay. Till now, guys, please say yes or no. It's like one way of communication. Guys, everyone following? Can see. All right. Okay. No worries. Here, as I said, we will deep dive into this tools later when we are discussing on the upcoming slides. Okay. I think this is the, yeah, sorry. I just forgot to cover this. Here you could be able to see your related details. I mean, just give me a sec. Oh, my session has been expired. Oh, my workspace has been, this is the challenge when I face. All right, okay. Meanwhile, I will get that. I think that's all. That's the word. It's a very clean UI. You can walk around on that. It's very clean and very user friendly. That's what I could say. And user doesn't. I don't want to know any prior SQL scripts also. Because in upcoming slides, I will take you through why I'm saying you don't want to know basic SQL as well. I will let you know those things. I think, do you want me to continue or else is it fine to close? Because I could see people are very silent and it's very this thing. Pramod, I just need your this thing.
Uday, you can continue, Uday.
All right, okay. What I will do, I will complete this thing. Okay, let's grasp at least with this. And can you please present your screen, please?
Sir, is it
Yeah.
visible?
Yes, please go. Now, on a brief, we will let's understand for data analytics what we have within the Databricks. Okay, and you please go to the next screen. Here, actually, I planned. Let's give a brief introduction again. What is data analytics? What we are doing in what is meant by data analytics on a data analytics? I mean in Databricks, and we will write some sample queries and post that, as I said, right, sometimes I don't want any advanced skills in SQL to create any data pipelines, but how by using how Databricks assistant, how we can able to tackle those challenges. And I will take you through the Delta Lake. What is meant by Delta Lake and what is the features we have? Yeah, that's where we are. Yeah, please continue. Now, introduction to data analytics with Databricks. What it is? See, what is the common data analytics task we are doing in day-to-day life, and how we are going to use the Databricks SQL. Okay, I mean within the platform, what is available and what kind of capabilities we have during the exploration and manipulating the data. That's what we are going to do here. Okay, yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please continue. Can you please? Okay. See, what is data analytics? I think everyone know in day-to-day life. See, if any data analytics platform, I mean data analytics work you are going to do means first when it will begin with the request or a challenge that needs to be investigated or answered through the data. Okay, that's the whole objective of the data analytics. Okay, first we need a request or a challenge. First we need to identify the challenge. Okay, and we need to investigate that one and how we are going to answer. That is the one. Okay, it see at the start. Okay, first we may what we will do. First we need to collect the data. Okay, that is for collecting the data, what kind of features we have within the Databricks. Okay, and cleansing the data. Okay, why we need to do the cleansing? Because see, the data may be flows in the different types of, see, when we are bringing the data from multiple platforms or multiple sources, it may bring that bad data. Okay, so that's where we are cleansing the data. Okay, and processing the data. What is mean by processing? Processing is nothing but, see, to solve the business problems, I need to do some data blending. I need to do some data transformations. Then only I mean to get the desired result. That is the objective. Okay. How where we will first to do that, I need to get the cleansed data in my data warehouse or in any structure format. Then only I can able to bring out the data insights from the data. Okay, that's where this thing. Okay, and okay, but mostly when you're working on the complex data pipelines, let's say data pipelines in the sense when you're working on the banking domain or when you're working on the very large scale of data analytics, there the data engineers will comes into play because they need to process large amount of data because their requirement is completely different. Completely different in the sense that we need to use ML or else multiple multiple functions to solve the business use case. That is the whole objective. Okay, and simple I would say means, say, if you process the good, I mean if you put the garbage, you will get the garbage out only. That's the this thing you will get. That's where the data analyst comes into play. Okay, that who is the data analyst? A data analyst who will identify the data. Okay, we will discover the patterns, we will discover the trends and outliers. That's the objective of the that I mean I would say as a data analyst. Okay, the goal is to develop the I mean a unified platform. Okay, uh, and I that it should generate the results, and you need to provide a summary and statistics to someone. Either it may be a business user or else it may be a. See, sometimes you may be provide the data. Sometimes you may be created the BI tools. I mean BI tools in this, either it may be a dashboard or it may be in a grid level. Those things. It's all about the requirement. Okay, again. That's what. Okay, to do this task, what we have within the data analytics, I mean Databricks. All right. Okay, what is data modeling? Can anyone? See, data modeling is nothing but it's again We need to understand how you will get an understand. You see the data is spread across in silos. What is the interconnection between these two tables? Without doing a proper data modeling, you can't able to connect between these two tables. Okay, those data modeling process also we can do it within the Databricks. That's where we are going. Okay, and yeah, I mean, can you please go into this? Yeah. See, this is the common challenges. Okay, common challenges we discussed earlier. Okay, common challenges. What we will do? The data may be sits in a different place and multiple systems. You need to bring into one architecture or one umbrella. That's the challenge which you are facing. That's where we need to create a data warehouse. And because see, once the data sits in a different, we can't able to generate the insights because the data. Someone, I'm a sales guy. I can give only the sales data. I mean, I'm a manufacturer person. I mean, if someone is working on a manufacturer, he can able until unless you club between these two, then only you will understand what is the. I mean, what is your balance? I mean, you can then only you can able to manage the inventory for your product. Okay, that's where. Okay, and the data quality. So when we are when we are working on in a day-to-day life, as I said, when we are cleansing the data, when we are working on the different types of data sets, the data quality is placed into a vital role. Okay, that's where these are the challenges when we are facing while creating the data warehouse and the governance. Yeah, that's where the data lakes comes into the picture. Okay, whatever. See, this is how earlier we had a data warehouse and why we need a data lake. This is how the graph has been followed. Okay, and see, when we are working on the predictive model, when we are working on the when we are working on the big data analytics, okay, see, we have a large amount of data. We can't able to accommodate. We can't able to create a data warehouse. So the data lake also comes into the picture. And specifically for after the AI comes into the picture, the data lakehouse is come a vital role where the data sits as a unified platform. I hope everyone has got this thing, right? Yeah, please move to the next slide. Yes, this is where my data intelligence platform. What is data intelligence platform? It is a unified architecture where you can till you get the data and till you processing the I mean till you're processing the data into behaviors. Until that, okay, Databricks is a unified architecture where you can do an ingestion. I mean, it will support the ingestion process, transformation, querying the data, and visualizing the data and serving it. Okay, that's where we are calling Databricks is a unified architecture, and without compromise governance. What is governance? I mean, see, whenever you're working on the different for audit, sometimes see there is something is happening. Okay, you did some mistake. I mean, by mistake you drop the table. How we are going to trace back? That's where the data lineages comes into the picture. Okay, how can I get the previous version? No need to worry. I mean, it's a very clean and user interface, and user can trace back, and they can anytime they can go to the previous data point. Okay, that's the user friendly features which are available within the Databricks. Yeah, please go to the next step. Yes, and why Databricks? Again, see, when you're running the queries, in the legacy system or any secure or any cloud environments, you are facing nowadays is optimization. Where how the servers are has been optimized and how much data I can able to process and how much complexity queries I can able to create. You can scale and it's very reliable on the Databricks. Okay, uh, it supports all the real-time data analytics is processing in the Databricks. Okay, I could say. And why we need the Databricks? It's a unified architecture. I don't want to depend on the multiple tools. Let's say, for example, Snowflake. what Snowflake will do? See, Snowflake, what it do? It will get the data. It will cleanse the data, and what it will do? And again, for data, I mean, for the BI and presentations, I need to go back to the different tools. Those options is not. I mean, need to different on the different. Within the Databricks, you have all the features, and you can integrate the AI, and you can scale up your workflow. That's where the Databricks is comes into the picture. Yeah, can you please go to the next one? And can you please go to the next slide? As I said, database SQL is not only the SQL. It will not only do the SQL tasks. It will do the BA and analytics tasks. Okay, it's just I mean, it features all the SQL editing environments. Either it may be you can pair with the Python, or you can pair with the Java as well. Okay, not only I should either it may be a batch or a streaming workloads. Okay, you can pair with the different languages. That's where the benefits of the SQL. I mean, Databricks SQL. Can you please go to the next slide? Yeah. Actually, in day-to-day life, if you're working in a legacy system or in a SQL server or the Postgres environment, you need to query. I mean, you need to know about that. What is metadata? To know about the metadata, you need to query and you need to understand. I mean, specifically, you need to write the scripts and understand the thing. Those features, I mean, it has been eliminated within the SQL Eliminator. I showed, right? Through the SQL Eliminator, you can find about the table and the sampling the data and who has created and what kind of versions it has been and what is the data lineage. I mean, from what is the source and what kind of which table, who is using this table. Those details you can get it within the SQL editor. Go to the next steps. Yeah. Again, the ABI. I can stop here. I can guess till now. Do you have any questions? No. What is AIBI? The AIBI is nothing but a built-in environment for presenting and reviewing the data analytics within the BI work. I mean, as I said, I know. So when we are connecting the data from any platform to the new BA platform, there you need to set the permissions, you need to query the data, and you need to visualize, and you need to create manually. Those has been eliminated within AIBI dashboards. That's where you come into the picture. Okay. I'm not explaining in detail. I will take it through while I'm explaining. Okay. And go to the next slide, please. Genie. Genie is nothing but an user-friendly and an environment. Okay, by with respect to you can train the Genie. Genie is nothing but it's built up on the foundational model, AI foundational model. Okay, and it's see, for each assignment, let's do you are doing any auditing task, you are doing creating. See, for that you can train up the model first. You need to train up. You need to train up the foundational model, and you can create the Genie on top of that one. What it will do? See, when you are processing the different types of data type, and it will automatically create the your required scripts. I mean, you don't need to type manually. Just provide your natural language so and so data are required. It will pull and it will create the data. I mean, it will create the query and it will show the, it will plot the required details. And once you created the notebook, you can reuse it. That's where the Genie spaces comes into the picture. Yep. Analytical questions. Yes. See, still you need to connect to the Power BI or Tableau integration. Yes, it's a one single click. Through the okay, there is a integration tool. Okay, through that you can easily connect to any BI platform, which will You can connect the Databricks. You can prepare the data and later you can reuse it in your BA. I mean, in a BA platforms. That's where we are. Yeah. Can you please go to the next slide? Yeah. That's it. All right. Okay. Just give me a couple of, give me 5 minutes. Let's prepare my workspace. Can you please put a timer for 5 minutes and we'll get back.
Okay, sir.
Yes, can everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, Siddharth.
All right, okay. See, again, as I said, right, first we need to, let's give as a part of data discovery. What is data discovery? First, under the, as a first step, what is under the catalog? We are going to identify how many tables we have, okay? Let's go and check. You can access the catalog here as well. Okay, this is one option. And this is how also you can able to access the catalog. Another version, I could say able to see there are the 3 tables. Okay, this one way you can able to. So if you go to the workspace, as I said, right under the workspace, you can find all your related this thing. Let's say, for example, can able to see my screen. See, this is how we can able to access that. See, notebook is nothing but it's like a it's over your work area where you can use multiple this thing. I mean, either it may be your like currently it is a SQL. Okay, you can create your Python script. Either you can create your Scala scripts or else okay, you can use all the this thing. Okay, and under it's similar to mm, Python Anaconda. Have you ever used this, guys? Okay, no worries. See, it's nothing. Every cell it like types this thing. I mean, your workspace. I mean, where you can able to toggle between this each. It's like every script. Okay, it's a where you can able to execute the code, or else you can just enter the text as like this, or else any Genie code. Genie code is nothing but a AI assistant. I will take it to later. Okay. For time being, let's understand this thing. Either you can able to click the catalog here itself. Here it will bring down all the catalogs. Here currently, first we need to, as I said, right? Databricks works on the serverless environment. Okay. Currently, we are using the shared SQL warehouse uh, terminal. Okay, there you can able to execute. This is very scalable. I mean, it's very robust to execute all the SQL codes. That's what we are using. Now let's go back for this corresponding project. What is the catalog I have? Okay, you can able to list down the catalog here itself. Okay, the same thing. Okay. Now what I need to first go to the catalog. I have highlighted the catalog under the DBA retail. You should see the same thing. Okay. If I need to see, I need a bigger screen. What I need to do, I just need to use this angle button. Okay, it will hide. Makes sense. Yeah. Now you should go to the next. I think now you know to explore the data. Let's another version. As I said, right? This is the customer table. I can go to the open the catalog explorer, which will list down only those. I mean, sorry, it's very slow. Usually it will not happen. Okay, see what it will show. See under the current this thing. Okay, this is my workspace which I selected. Okay, under my current this thing catalog, this is the tables which I'm going to use. Okay, and if I click the table, is everyone can able to see my screen? Yes, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are.
All right, okay. See, under this table, you can, this is the metadata about the data. Okay. Sometimes you can add, I will go them. And this is the sample data where you can able to see the sample data for the corresponding. This is where the sampling comes into the picture. Okay. And about the table. Okay. And how many versions you have. Okay. And what kind of permissions they have provided. All they can able to select. What is the history for that particular table? History in the sense, have they did any changes to the table? Have they added any this thing? Currently, this is the only the previous table which is created by someone. And data lineage. Data lineage, I told you, right? I mean, from where the data is comes into this, you can create the this graph as well. Okay. See, this is the what it is. I mean, this toggle. You see this toggle, right? This is the volume. From this volume, they have created the table. Okay. This how you can able to trace back from where this particular data table has been generated. And data insights, I think it has been limited. They haven't. Yeah. And who is using and who has run the, how many times this table has been used, those kind of details, and whether this particular table has been joined with another table, those details also it's listed down. Okay. And who are the users and how many times they have executed, those details you will get it done. All right. Now going back to this thing. I created the setup. Okay. See, this is my this thing. Now everyone can able to see my screen, right? Currently, we don't have any data. See, this is the workspace. I mean, this is the catalog which we are going to work. Okay. Currently, okay. Now for that, what we are going to do? Let's say, for example, I need to execute this. How I am going to? I don't want to go and open the SQL editor like that. Okay, just click the code button here, and I can click and it will list down what are the tables you have, and you can change. See, not only the SQL, you can change the which language you want to execute this query. Currently, it is a SQL, so it listing as a SQL. Okay, and the next thing is next. Let's say, for example, okay, that's what I did. Now, see, what is focus mode? What is focus mode in this? Focus is nothing but we have a this thing. See, if you click the this thing, it will show only the corresponding cell. Okay. Okay, those details it will list down. Only those one you can able to see. I mean, I don't want to see all the tasks related to the notepad. Okay. I just want to see only this thing. Here, what we are doing, we are just which catalog we are going to use and which schema we are going to this thing. We are using the catalog, I mean DB Academy, and which schema we are going to use, lab user. Okay, this is what we are going to declare. Okay, and if I do need to go back, I need to click that one, and I don't want to go and go to back to I mean to go back to my previous or the next cell. I can toggle between these arrows. That's clear till now. I think I'm continuing further. Okay, here what we are doing, see what we are doing, I'm just creating or replacing this thing, HTML SQL, from where? See, I am taking the data from the DB Academy retail and creating the table into a lab user. Okay, so that I'm just using this script. Let's execute this. Okay, now see currently there is no this thing. If you refresh this, you should see the table has been created within this. The customer table has been created. Okay, similar way, let me create sales. Okay, I just created. All right. Now, if you refresh this, you should see all the 3 tables in your environment. All right. Okay. I think the tables has been created. Now, let's assume that. See, I just need to execute the whether the table has been created. Okay. Here, what we are going to do? Let's execute this. It's fetched the results. Okay. See. Now we quickly got the results. Okay, now I need to do some quick analysis. Okay, I don't want to do some this thing. I don't want to write any queries or this thing. Just create sometimes I need to create a visualization on top of the table, just on top of the table. Create. There is a plus button, right? You can create a currently the data profiling has been disabled. Let's say, for example, on how I need to create. Let's do create with respect to state and rule by and y-axis should be okay. That's it. You can you very quickly you no need to do something magic. Okay, it's like you can create visualizations. You can see then and there itself on which state we have. Okay, I just created with respect to the state. You can create it with the date where you could see where the high volume of data, how much volume we have. Those details we can get it here then and there itself. Are you clear? That's all about. I think first lab is done. Till now, guys, do you have any questions? It's very user friendly. As I said, the UI is very user friendly. You no need to do any this thing. Uh, you can save all your queries and within the notepads and post that you can execute all in one go. Let's say, see, I execute a one by one. I no need to wait. Okay, I just need to toggle this and it will execute all the cells one by one on a sequence basis. And if I want to schedule, let's say, for example, I want to schedule this job, I want to schedule this pipeline, so and so time. Okay, you can schedule this. Okay, those options you can create. Okay, this is the job names that comes into the picture. That's clear. Or else, I want to see, I am working on this workspace. I want to share with my colleague. I just want to share. Okay, it's not like that. I don't want to use another medium. You can work with this. That's where the workspaces comes into the picture. Sorry. When I click the dot in my the text layer. Can you able to see my screen? Let's see if you are belongs to this work group. Okay, who are the users and for this particular group, I can able to access. I can able to see what the other user is doing. Okay, I mean if he is shared, if you are shared. Okay, so that the team. I mean the team can coordinate. I mean they can work. Even though they're working on a silos, they can work under one platform that is Databricks. Clear? That's all, guys. Do you have any questions, or else if we can go to the next this thing next lab? Guys, please. It's very hard. All right, okay. I will quickly jump into the next one where I said why we need a Jenny assistance. Okay. Uh, let's say again, I'm going back to my workspace to get my this thing under my repos. Have anything I shared? No. If I click Just give me a sec. Yes, allow me 2 minutes. It's a serverless, right? It's very. And you can please put some 2 minutes timer. Allow me some time because the labs are not loading. Let me keep it. Once the environment.
Okay, sir.
I am unable to access my workspace. Just give me. Excuse. Sorry guys, let me present my screen. I'm not sure why workspace are not loading, but this is what we planned. I think we will cover in the next session. Pramod. Okay, I think. See, we just covered this thing, walkthrough and writing queries. Currently, the labs are not loading. I mean, my workspace is not loading. I'm not sure what is happening. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Uday.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is happening. Suddenly, the labs are getting this thing. Let give me a last try. I think the labs are very quite interesting. I think we will get. Okay, before wrapping this, I'm just giving a brief here. See, currently, yes, we cover all of this thing. Okay, yeah. Finally, I'm just giving you this thing, quick walk around what it is. Let me set up run this workspace. It won't take much time. I think it's a 5 minutes lab. I will complete right away. See, here what we are doing, I'm just, I said, right, what is by using Genie and what we are going to do. Okay, I'm using the same, this thing, DB Academy and the schema. See, here, I don't want to work on a different this thing. I mean, I'm just writing, I need to with a simple natural language, I can create a query. Okay, let's say I'm just creating a query. Here I can select whichever the language I want to select. Okay, let's give this. If I, sorry, not like that. Just generate or typing. You are generating the SQL. That's why I click the generate. This how I can able to get this pop-up. Otherwise, you can select this generate with Genie. You can, if you select the same pop-up window will get open. If you click that, it will generate a SQL for you. Okay, you just need to provide your business this thing. Okay, or else it will give you the query. If you're fine, let's accept. Okay, or else you can reject it. Now just try to execute this. Okay, the query has been executed. Now you can able to see under Data Academy Retail 01 sales. You can see there is a view has been created, high sales view. Okay, let's refresh this. Sorry, my bad. I'm searching in a different catalog. Which academy? Sorry. Oh, DB Academy. Under DB Academy, which schema I use? DS schema. It means here you should see the cells. Okay, whichever we created. Okay. There is sometimes there is a scenario. Okay. Let's say you don't know how to write the SQL. Okay, you're just writing the SQL and executing. Okay. If you execute, it will throw an error. Okay. Whatever you can simply select it. It will give you the pop-up. Okay, the query which you write is incorrect, and this is what it's suggesting. Okay, there is a from is missing. Okay, you no need to do some. I mean, you don't need to break your mind. Okay, it will give you this thing. Otherwise, if it's not suggesting, you can click the diagnose error. It will analyze your error. Okay, and it will. Okay, it will analyze your error and it will provide you what is the expected. I mean, what fix we need to do. Okay, this is how we can we can make use of this Genie. Okay, but Genie, how you are training, which LLM you are going to train? Okay, that one you have a flexibility. Okay, you can train on any LLMs. Okay, either it may be a ChatGPT, a Cloud, or else under that, which version you want to use. Okay, those things it will provide a clear this thing what is missing and why you are facing this issue. Okay, those details it will provide. Similarly, let's say for example here the table itself I haven't given. Okay, what is suggesting? Let's see it's suggesting you need to provide. I said I told you, right? I mean Databricks is a three naming schema. Three naming means, see, this is a catalog name. DB Academy is a catalog name. Excuse me. And V01 is my schema and sales is my table. This is called three naming schema. Okay. And this, okay, it will default. I mean, it will suggest. Yeah. I mean, whether it's any typo errors, it can fix as it is. Let's say, for example, those things you can, I mean, it's very user friendly. That's where the Databricks AI assistance comes into the picture. Okay. Uh, I think time being we can wrap up since we are waiting the time. I don't want to waste you guys because see the upcoming sessions are very interesting where we are using the lakehouse. Okay, using the lakehouse, what we are going to do, I mean we can get the multiple sources and I mean it will be very interesting. Okay, I think since we are crossing the time, I don't want to take it further. We will take it up further by at last. Our objective for this course is everyone who is joining this course, they should be a Databricks data analytics. I mean, you should go. I mean, you should pass the exam in one go. It's not like that just writing a query and execute. Okay, they will know end to end, and they will clear the batch. I mean, they will clear the exam in the first attempt. That is the whole objective of the course. I hope you enjoy this session. Let's see. I think in the upcoming sessions. That's all, guys, from my end. Do you have any questions? But one thing I expected, it should be an user friendly. It should not be one way. Even though it's a webinar, we are doing in a virtual mode, but it should be a very. I mean, it should be very. Uh, I mean, it should be very communicative way. I mean, it should be. It's like a give and take. I mean, everyone should be participate. Then only we can able to make use of this session. That's what I could say. That's all, guys. That's all I will from my end. Thank you. I will stop presenting my screen.
Avani, you can conclude, Avani.
Okay, sir. So, okay. Thank you everyone for joining today's webinar. We hope this session was useful, informative, and gave you valuable insight into the Databricks and modern analytics solution. And a special thanks to our speaker, Mr. C. Udaykumar, for sharing his expertise and practical knowledge with us. We also thank all the participants who are support throughout the session. Also, do share your valuable feedback and connect with through LinkedIn and our social platform. Your feedback help us to improve and deliver even better session going forward. And thank you once again for being part of today's webinar. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank
Thanks for
you
your
all.
time. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers. Have a nice.